It's a beautiful wintry morning here in Galway, in the west of Ireland. My name is Róisín. I'm all about sketching the beauty of the world around us. And if you love art too, if you love sketching, well then, you're in the right place. Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I am wishing you a very happy new year because it's only the 5th of January, so plenty of happy new years are still completely valid. In today's video, I want to show you something I've been working on recently. It was born of a series of drawings I did that became kind of like recipes of animals, cooking things. And lots of you said very nice things about my little drawn recipes. Here's one that you might remember of a heron cooking salmon pasta. And it's kind of like just a little fun thing. I hope the light is okay there. Don't think it is actually. But never mind. I'm going to show you some of the originals anyway. And from there, I'll show you the little booklet I did. Actually, hold on a second. So this is the little book I've done. Let's go a bit closer. Oh yeah, look at that light. Not so good. Anyway, look at that little booklet I've done. It's a cute little thing. And it's full of all these little recipes that you might remember from my channel over the last couple of years. So I hope you like it. And I have a few of them available in my shop at the moment. So, and I've got a special offer on this week only. So, so take advantage of it. And I hope that you will really enjoy this little book. Now, it's kind of meant as an art book because even though it's perfectly functional, my adult kids like to make recipes using these recipes, and like it's really funny seeing a gingerbread man propped up on the kitchen counter telling them how to make something. But it's not exactly a recipe book. It's an art book. It just happens to have that secondary function of telling you how to make nice things. And I chose the recipes based on whatever was my craze at the time. And they're all tried and tested by me in my kitchen and by my family and friends. I suppose it's also supposed to tell you something about the area where I live. All the recipes, all the animals in the recipes are animals from my local area. This place where I live in the west of Ireland is coming down with wildlife. Some more welcome than others. Yeah, rats. But rats are people too. And there's a few sketches as well of places that I've drawn around this area because I overestimated the number of pages that I would be able to fill. So I put some sketches from my my collection in there. And actually, in retrospect, I'm really glad I did that because they're very kind of like quiet moments to sort of give you an idea of where I live. And also the background, the sketches that you see in this are places where wildlife live. And in fact, as I was drawing them, there is no doubt that I was also including the wildlife, even if I couldn't see them and even if they aren't actually visible in the sketches. They are in there. They are in there. They're doing their thing, which I love that thought. I love that thought. Anyway, let's get on with the little booklet that I'm going to show you, and I hope you really like it. The project grew kind of organically. I started off by drawing the animals that live in my area, and I decided to have them do things. So I thought making stuff would be a good idea. So that was a fox making buttermilk pancakes, and this is Reuben making buttermilk soda bread, which is something I make all the time. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, I guess drawing Reuben making the soda bread wasn't quite hitting the mark because I drew the same recipe again, but this time being made by a barn owl. And that's Tyrone House, that is just up the road from me. And this is the barn owl making the same recipe, the brown bread. And both of those appear in the little booklet. And then I got more formal about the actual format. And I started putting them, like, we'll say a series of little drawings per A6 page. And I guess by then, this is going back a while now, but I guess by then I must have been thinking about scanning it and how to give it a nice margin and that kind of thing. Because then I went on to do more. This one is the heron making salmon pasta. And the herons are always there at the estuary at the bottom of my garden. And of course the salmon are there too. And then I made this one. It was a rocket salad I'd had in a restaurant that welcomed dogs in Rathmines in Dublin. And that was a little squirrel making the rocket salad that I'd had there. It was absolutely fabulous. Here is the little book that I made. It's called Reuben and The Gastrobeasts. And in the inside cover and on the back cover and on the inside back pages, it's got lots of little scenes of my local area, because the whole book is supposed to be a celebration of the animals that live here. I don't know why you can see a lobster there, because I don't come across those very often. This is a blackbird making lemon brulee, creme brulee, lemon brulee. And you saw a badger there making Irish stew, and that's an otter making white wine mussels. Okay, so there you have it. That's my little book. This is the final product, Reuben and the Gastrobeasts. And yeah, it's all about Reuben and his friends in the area, which is completely made up, because I'd say that Reuben would probably chase them and bark at them if he saw them, or maybe like the donkeys up the road, they'd try to kick him in the head. So, you know, I don't know if they're as friendly as my little fantasy would make out. Before I did this little book, which, by the way, I'm absolutely thrilled with, shout out to Mix'em, who is the self-publishing stroke printing company that does these little things. And they haven't asked me to say that. They have no idea I'm saying that. But really, if you are the sort of person that I am, who is obsessed with making little books, then you can't do better than Mix'em. And they have, I think they might be German in origin. So you find the one that is in your country. So, for example, Mix'em.com is in America. It's in the US. And probably, I don't know, do they do Canada as well? I imagine so. I think it's like a franchise or something that they can kind of start and mix them in their own countries, because the one in Ireland has different capabilities than the one in Great Britain, which is the one I'm using, because they ship internationally. So anyway, and this is a little postcard that I did of Reuben making buttermilk pancakes, and so far I haven't sent them out to anybody or made them available, because I wasn't sure I wasn't sure what to say. Like, is this a card? Is it a birthday card? Or is it a recipe card that you collect, like the ones that used to come in the back of magazines? I don't know. So I don't know, whatever. That's just the kind of messing that I want to do. I'm forever messing. I'm forever doing things. In fact, people like Mix'em, I should be kept well away from them, because I have a lot of stuff out there to print into little books. But, you know, the good news is I can make a full size, like a paperback size book with that company. And in fact, I'm in the middle of doing one, which will be the subject of another video. And I think you like that too. But for this one, Reuben and the Gastrobeasts, you can buy it. You can order it today. I'll put the link in the description. And I'll put it on sale just for this week to entice you and tempt you. So at the moment it's €14, but I will put it down to what's 20% off €14, 140, 280. So that's 11.20. How about that? 20% off. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, you guys. Well, and there's a €5 flat shipping rate wherever you are in the world. So that's not too bad either. So that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that little peek into Reuben and the Gastrobeasts. And I don't have that many copies left, because they got a bit of a fright before Christmas. They flew out. So get yours while you can. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye now. So Reuben, I've just caught him running around in the undergrowth outside, and he really much wanted to come and say Happy New Year, as you can see by his little face, the way he's looking at you, and not sign resignedly to be on camera, which he absolutely hates. Reuben, would you kindly look at everyone? No, he won't. Okay, and he wants to wriggle and get back to his undergrowth and all that kind of thing. Actually, I'm going to give him a haircut today. He smells of leaf mold. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye.